This video provides a brief overview of the European Medicines Agency, who we are and what we do. The European Medicines Agency, or EMA, is the regulatory body in Europe that ensures that medicines are safe and that they work as expected. Located in London, the agency is responsible for both medicines for human and veterinary use, and it has an important role in protecting public health in the EU. Working together with the national authorities of the 28 EU member states and Iceland, Norway, Liechtenstein, the agency is a key part of the European regulatory system for medicines. This collaborative model is the basis of the agency's success, and it gives the agency access to a pool of experts, including regulators, academics, patients and healthcare professionals from right across the European Union, giving it access to the best available scientific expertise. The EMA is an agency of the European Union. In addition to the member states and the 4,500 European experts we have available to us, we work closely with the European Commission and the European Parliament, as well as a number of other EU agencies. The agency is governed by its management board, composed of representatives of the member states, of the Parliament and the Commission. The role of the board is to adopt implementing rules and to set the strategic direction for the work of the agency. What does the agency do? Our main responsibility is the protection and promotion of public and animal health by carrying out scientific evaluation of medicines for human and veterinary use. We also supervise the safety of medicines in the European Union after they've been authorised. And we can also give opinions on medicines at the request of the member states or the European Commission. It's important to know there are some areas where the agency isn't involved, in particular for pricing and reimbursement and access to medicines, which is negotiated by the member states in the context of their own national health systems. In the same way, the agency is not responsible for medical devices or cosmetics. Although most new medicines in Europe are approved through the centralised procedure, it is not the only way to get approval. There are two main ways of getting authorisation in Europe today: the centralised procedure, which you can learn more about by following the link to the video, and national procedures in the individual member states. The other routes, called mutual recognition and the decentralised procedure, also provide ways for companies to access markets in more than one member state, and you can learn about those by clicking on the links in the PDF of the slides on the agency's Patients Training webpage. There are, however, some medicines which must be approved through the EMA. There are specific disease groups and types of medicines that you must come through the centralised procedure for. And these include rare diseases, sometimes called orphan drugs, HIV/AIDS products, cancer drugs, as well as biotechnology products and other innovative medicines. And the agency has specific committees and working parties that specialise in the evaluation of these products and disease areas. There are 7 scientific committees that evaluate medicines at the European Medicines Agency, 6 of them for medicines for human use, and 1, the CVMP, for veterinary medicines. And this agency's secretariat supports the work of these committees in both a scientific and logistical capacity. And 4 of the committees have members representing patient organisations, and these provide important opportunities for patients to contribute their knowledge and experience to disease area of interest. There are many different types of experts who work with the agency's committees: patients and consumers, healthcare professionals, academics, and representatives of learned societies. We have a long history of working with patients, and you can hear more about this in our video called How the European Medicines Agency Interacts with Patients and Consumers. In addition to evaluating medicines for human and veterinary use and monitoring their safety, we also facilitate the development of new medicines by giving scientific advice and providing guidance. Other areas of our work include the evaluation of application for orphan designation, the evaluation of paediatric investigation plans, the coordination of member states' inspections, and the provision of good quality independent information on the medicines to patients and healthcare professionals. This information to patients and healthcare professionals is reviewed by our members of eligible organisations of patients and healthcare professionals prior to being published. If you want to find out more information about us, please look on our website www.ema.europa.eu and look in the About Us tab or in the Frequently Asked Questions.